how are you? I hope you're well and welcome to the Purple Frog Stitches. My name is Bonnie and I'm here to do my August WIP update for you. This month has been a pretty good month for three reasons. One of them is this. I finished my tree of stitches and I am so pleased. I would give you a close-up. As you can see, this is not my normal filming media. This is my webcam because my tablet and my laptop are not talking to each other. They don't like each other. They had a lovers tiff. So unfortunately I have to film on my webcam, which is a place of beep, insert your word here. So I can't give you a major close-up of this wonderful piece of stitchery I did here. Everything sort of blurs up if I show you close up. But once I get everything fixed, I hope to do like a mini video just to show some close-ups of this wonderful piece. It's all specialty stitches with the exception of the tree trunk, and there's a branch in there somewhere where the owl is sitting on it. That's just cross stitch, but the rest of it is specialty stitches and beads, and I would love to show you this in real close up, in real detail, but not today. There's beads in there, a nice purple bead which has like an iridescent to it, so it matches perfectly to this piece in my eyes, and I absolutely adore this. I'm going to do it again, hopefully for 3 more times or maybe even 4 more times, and have like different colours, but this is awesome. And for my first go, it was a learning curve, but I definitely think that I pulled it off. Even my French knots look absolutely okay. Bee's knees. Yeah, this whole thing is just okay. So I shall put that away nice and safe. So the next reason why August was beautiful and wonderful is this. I finished my hummingbird biscornu, and it's a free pattern on the xstitchhappy.com. xstitchhappy.com. No, it's actually xstitchhappy.com, and this is the final piece. In her pattern she just says to put some beads in the middle, but I found a lovely multicoloured button which matches. It seemed to match really well for the whole piece, and I've got it again on the back. For the back I just didn't stitch up the hummingbirds again. I just thought it would be nice to have a more simplified version of the front on there, and instead of putting beads I put yellow, just a random yellow colour, and just put a stitch there, because I didn't see the point in putting beads on the bottom when it's just going to sit like this. So all the details on the front, and I love this. I am so proud of myself. This was definitely a learning curve too. I've never done a biscornu before, and I'm totally going to be doing some more. I want to do a nice small one so that I can put it on my mirror in my car, and that would be really cool. But this is beautiful. I'm so proud of it, and I'm gonna be sorry to see it go, but I really hope that the person who gets it will love it as much as I do. Yeah. So in addition to the biscornu for the gift swap at the Milton Keynes retreat I'm going to in October, I also had to do a gift tag, so I just made one just on the fly. I took the middle flower off the biscornu and put it on here, and then I just hand stitched all these letters. I just did it randomly and it turned out really, really well. The only thing I'm a bit sad about is that when I placed them, I tried to use the flower as my middle mark, but what I should have done was just try to play around with it to make it even, so to speak. But it was alright because I had a leftover button, this button here, and instead of putting it in the middle, I put it here to kind of even it out, and I think it looked lovely. So, and then I just did a border around it. So what I need to do now is try and finish it into a gift tag. No idea how I'm going to do it right now, but it's something for next month or the beginning of October to try and figure out what to do. I do have some fabric, which is just some random bits of fabric that I found at the works. For £3 you get 4 fabric fat quarters, which I thought were quite awesome. And there's a green in there, or there's a purple, and definitely considering one of these two colours, but I'm not quite sure if I'm going to really stitch it all up. But I think I might, and if I do, I think I've got to hand stitch it round. But and then this ribbon here, I might use this ribbon to attach it. I don't know, but that's my plan anyway. But I've had a few suggestions, but I would love it if any of you had any more to put them into the comment box below, because that would be awesome. I am supposed to attach it to this somehow, but I think I might just use a pin to just pin it to the corner or something so that it can be taken off, because I don't know how to attach it to this. I know a woman that might be able to help, Vonna, the Twisted Stitcher. If you have any ideas on what I could do with finishing this off into a gift tag and attaching it to this beauty, I would love to hear from you. That's if you watch this video. Okay, so I shall put that down. I've been keeping them in a plastic bag to keep it safe, because I'm too scared of it getting ruined before I even get to the retreat. It'll be so upsetting. It's turning into a frog. Oh, sorry. Okay, so the next thing I consider a finish, because it's my round robin piece that I was working on for this month, and it belonged to Rachel Stitch on YouTube, but she's Rachel Bold on Facebook, and her round robin piece is the Once Upon a Time sampler, and I did January because January is my birthday month. I would have liked it if January had the Princess and Pea or even the Frog Prince, but it didn't. I had Snow White, and Snow White is awesome, don't get me wrong, but she's not my favourite. But there she is with her two little pals and some apples, and I think that's an apple pie. I'm not entirely sure. I think it is. I have no idea what this thing is. If you know, let me know, because I'm like, what is that? Maybe it's washing up liquid or washing powder for the clothes. Who knows? But anyway, so this is the finished piece, and I'm very, very pleased with it. Hopefully Rachel will love it as much as I do. And look at this, right? This is gorgeous. Look at that frog. isn't he like the most cutest frog ever? He needs a gold crown, definitely. He needs some bling in that crown. How she could resist him, I do not know. And then this one was done by, by Emily. Hang on, this was done by Emily. I think her new name is Sarukis. And this was done by Kerry, the Kitty Crew. I think she changed her name again, so I'm not quite sure what it is. I think this one was done by Emma, which is Destructive Ernie, and I think this one was done by D Stitcher. And that's all that's been on here so far. I shall be sending this off to Sabir this week, so hopefully she will be able to find a block that she likes to do and get that stitching on that. My next R&R piece should be Lucy's one. I think she has a load of owls, so I'll be doing an owl this month. I'm just waiting for that to come in, and that will be fun. Yeah, so that one's coming in, so that'll be a bit of fun. So this I consider as a finish for me because my little bit is done, so that's a finish for me. And then I started working on the watercolour anemones today. Not today, this last week. I worked on it for 10 days. So in 10 days, on and off, I managed to get this done, and I'm very pleased with that. I'm almost done with this page. What I need to do now is just in this bit, there's like a shadow of the flower, so it's like a grey bit. So I need to just finish that. Yeah, I need to just finish that bit, and then this page will be done, and then I will start working on this page here, and then that will be halfway done once I've done that page. But this is fun. I like it. It's not it requires concentration, and it is a little bit of confetti, but not a lot. But yeah, but I did enjoy working on this. The count is 16 count, I believe, and 16 count Ada on, and I thought that was such a refreshing change from even weave, especially when it was even weave with glitter on it. I mean, this was really hard to stitch on. You could barely see the holes, and I really had to concentrate and see where the holes was. So this was a lovely change. And then with even weave, I love even weave. It's one of my favourite fabrics. But sometimes it's nice to go for a bit of Ada. So I really enjoyed this piece. I'm still trying to make up my mind as to whether or not I should do some back stitching as I go, or if I should wait until I've done it all, because half of this flower and half of the back stitching goes into the next page, so I don't know if I should wait. I might wait and do the whole thing later, but this is what I've done so far on the watercolour anemones. I'm very pleased with this progress. The next page is going to be, it's all full page. There's not going to be any bare Ada, so I don't know if I'm going to have to incorporate some parking technique in there, but I don't think I will, because I started on the bottom corner, so to park upwards might be a bit of a pain in the arse for me, but it might not be. I don't know. I'll try it, and then if I don't like it, I'll just go back to cross country. Excuse me. It's like 1:45 right now, so, and as usual, filming at night is it gets me my peace and quiet to film. So as usual, I'm yawning all the way through my videos, so sorry about that. But yeah, so that's that. And then the next thing I worked on, oh yeah, it's on here. hang on. The next thing I worked on is my Haid challenge, and I'm working on the Jeweled Mermaid by Chongqing Quebec. Oh my god, I hate saying her name because I always say it wrong, and then people take the mick out of me. But anyway, this is what I've done so far, and I've done 3 pages now. So 3 pages. I've done 2 rows now, and I'm on the 3rd row. 3 pages. In what world is that 3 pages? Anyway, never mind. We'll move on from that stupid outburst. Yeah. So now I'm on the 4th square. So that's interesting. I'm going to be working on this one for 10 days, and hopefully I can get some good progress done. Yesterday I didn't ditch at all. No, that's not true. Did I ditch yesterday? No, the day before I didn't ditch. Yesterday I did. I ditched until 4 o'clock in the morning, which meant I was getting up really late today, which is why I'm still awake now. But this is going to be my next piece to focus on, and hopefully I can get some progress done. I'm not in any positive mind that I'm going to finish this challenge by the 15th of October, but I'm definitely going to give it a good go. Yeah, so that's all my WIPs. So that's 3 finishes and 2 WIPs, I guess. Okay, so as you know, in July I got a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of WIPs and things I had put into my rotation, so I kind of had a little bit of a and I changed the rotation into 4 pieces. Well, I've now decided that I will only work on 3 pieces, because when I dropped when I finished the Tree of Ditches, I didn't replace it with a project, and I was going to replace it with the Frog Pile, but I decided not to. I decided that 3 projects is probably better to work on at the moment, because I was feeling really overwhelmed and I wasn't getting any progress done, and then suddenly in August I completed 2 projects with 1 R&R round robin R&R, we call it RR, block done. So that made me think, well, hang on, if I have less projects on, I can work on it. And then I was telling the Mad Chatters my new rotation idea of just working on 3 projects in a month, and ditching Joanne, she said, well, okay, so are you going to work on 3 projects a week, or are you going to work on it 10 days in the month, like each have 10 days each? And I was thinking, well, that's a good idea. Try it 10 days and then see how much progress I can get onto it. Now, we all know that I get bored really easily, but I managed it. I did, honestly, I managed it with 10 days per WIP, and look at what's happening. I pulled off 2 finishes and 1 round robin piece. So I was really pleased with myself, and thank you, Joanne, for giving me that idea. Because if she hadn't mentioned that, there's no way I would have even considered 10 days. I would have gone, no, 5 days is enough, but 5 days is not enough. Because some days you won't be able to stitch, or some days you will. Some days you will be able to stitch, and you'll only be able to do maybe half an hour. Excuse me. Oh dear, that was a big yawn. Okay, yeah, so it got a little bit like, hey, 10 days it is good time. Now, I'm not sure if I should do it like 10 days. I have to work on it for 10 days and then switch, or if, like for instance, a couple of days ago, I didn't get any time to ditch whatsoever. So if I didn't ditch on that day, would that count as one of the 10 days? I'm still trying to decide if I don't get to ditch on one day, then I just dismissed that day. That didn't count. That wasn't day 10. Do you know what I mean? And then have 10 days. But yeah, so I've got a new rotation, and it's 10 days per project, and I only work on 3 projects at a time. Now, my my project focuses are the hay for the hay challenge. That's going in. My watercolour anemones, because that's a birthday gift, and I need to have it done by February. And then if I can get it done by February, that will give me some time to frame it by the 13th of March, because that's when I want to give it to her, because that's her birthday, the 13th of March, and I want to give it to her then. So that's definitely a focus piece. And then the next focus piece is the round robin. When the round robin finishes, then I'll find another piece to do it on. Now, at the round robin, I think we've got just Lucy, Marika, and Sabir. So I think we've only got 3 pieces, and then 3 pieces left to work on. So when they come round, that'll be just 3 months. So September, October, and November. So in November the round robin ends, but I'm giving myself 1 more month, so that I can work on it when my one comes back, because I want to finish it off, make it finished basically. So if there are any missing turtles, anything like that, so do that. And then I want to put a title in, write something in there to say that it's the round robin piece for that group, and then that will be finished. So I'm giving myself a month for that. But if not, that's not a problem, because I can still finish that next year, because it's still like one of my works. But I want to finish that this year, because it started this year. I want to finish it this year. So yeah, so basically the round robin won't finish officially for me until the end of December. So those 3 pieces are going to be there, but in November I have my memorial piece for my mum, which I'm going to start. Excuse me, and that will be a constant piece from now until I finish it. So that will be a permanent slot in my 3 projects. So, and then this will be the next one. So that'll be 2. So my jeweled mermaid will go away after the 8th of November, because my new started taking that slot. So this is going to go away, and I won't take it out again for a while, because I'm doing the Year of WIP sale. Now, before this sale came up, I was going to work on it. I was going to do the Year of WIPs anyway, because that was my thing for the next month, but it was going to start in January. But this sale is an official sale set up by Melanie Watkins, and she's running it from her Facebook group called the Soulful Stitching Sisters, the Soulful Stitching Sisters. And I thought, well, as I'm already doing the Year of WIPs, I'm already planning the Year of WIPs, I decided that I will just continue it anyway. I've got a little knot going on in my where was I? What was I saying? Yeah, so as I was already doing the year of WIPs in my head, I was already planning it. I thought, well, why not join this one? And then I decided that my year of WIPs will not contain any 2016 projects unless it's the watercolouring enemies because it's a birthday present, or the new start that I'm about to start in November. That's pretty. That's a lot of WIPs. So all of my WIPs are going to be my 2015 WIPs. I only started stitching in March 2015, so none of my WIPs are any older than March. So I figured I could try and get a lot of my 2015 projects finished, and then that will free up 2018 for more stuff. Yay! So yeah, that's my plan. So 3 projects only 3 projects in my rotation, 10 days each, and then that's my plan. I hope I explained that right. It's explained well in my head. Whether it's been articulated well, I have no idea. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. So the year of WIPs is also going to include a postcard scheme, where we are given a buddy. I'm calling them the YOW buddy, and I haven't been allocated one yet because Melanie hasn't set that up yet. She just wants to know who's joining, and she's just waiting until closer to the time to allocate everybody a buddy. And that's going to be awesome, because every month you are required to send a postcard, 1 postcard at minimum. If you want to send more, you can, or if you want to communicate in any other way, you can, but you have to send a postcard. And I'm looking forward to this because that means I could get a new pal. So yeah, and we'll both be doing the same thing, so we'll both be experiencing the same pressures of constantly working on the same project. And I hope I get someone from across the waters because that would be fun. But if I get someone nearby that on this country, I don't mind. But it'll be fun if it's from another country because I'll get to know them better. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And all of this year of WIP sale starts in October. So if you're interested, there's still plenty of time to join. Because you may end up being my buddy. If you want to be my buddy, join this group. Oh dear. It's like that Gary Glitter song. Wanna be in my gang, Okay. I'm not allowed to sing on YouTube. I can't sing. So, I'm not quite sure what else to say now. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm going to wrap this up now, and I shall speak to you all soon. If I can figure out how to get my tablet to work, I shall try and do a close-up video on my tree of stitches. And I'm sorry about the quality of this video, it's just plants, I know, but what can I do? I just don't know what I can do. I'm not very good with technology. When I was younger, I used to be the computer whiz, but I don't know what happened. All these new technologies that came out, and I never knew anything about it. And so now I'm all like, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, so yeah, comment below if you've got any comments, or if you just want to say hi. And I shall speak to you soon. Hopefully I can get my laptop to speak to my tablet and get that fixed, because this webcam quality is just rubbish and it's putting me off. I don't know how to show you my stuff. I keep like, woo! I don't like that. I don't like having to not being sure on where my pieces are going in the screen. But anyway, I'm talking rubbish now, and I'm going to love you and leave you. Take care, everybody. Have a very good stitching week or month, and yeah, keep your videos coming, because I'm watching them all. If I'm not commenting on your videos, please don't take that to heart. I've got 2 small children, so I'm generally quite busy. So if I do have YouTube on, I've got it on autoplay, so I don't have to do anything, and then it just goes off on one while I'm stitching. So or I'm cooking and things like that. So I don't really get time to comment. And for those of you who have commented on my videos and are wondering why I haven't responded, it's not because I hate you. I love you, honestly. It's just I haven't had time. It's the same reason, I just don't have time. So sometimes my comments are really late, so I do apologise about that. But I hope you can all understand that real life is more important than keeping up with YouTube sometimes. Or so my husband tells me. Who knew? Who knew? I always thought that YouTube was more important. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. But anyway, so I hope you're all having a very good month, and love to you all. Take care of yourselves. Happy stitching, and I'll see you back here next month. Bye.